A few thoughts coming again today. We're not supposed to be victims. If you live in a victim mode, through a victim mode all your life, as a sensitive person, Starseed, Earth Angel, God's chosen one, who you are, you have likely already gone through enough abuse and bullying, like I did as well. So if you are still living in that victim mode, that, everything and everyone is against you and you cannot do anything in your life and you cannot accomplish things, and even though it's natural to feel that way, of course, especially if you've been attacked a lot and, bullied and abused, I know. But eventually, as an adult, you have to start picking yourself up. You cannot stay there. You cannot wallow in that pain. I'm a victim and everyone is always against me. It just doesn't, it doesn't bring you a happy, healthy life, liberated and freed. You are supposed to be an adult. I'm 42, I'm a mother, I'm a cat owner, I'm not pleasing people. I used to be a people pleaser and I had to cure that on my own. I had to consciously start working on myself and heal my inner world and all those things. And I learned the hard way that I just had to do it. It can feel so difficult, but you have to start doing it. You have to start practicing the mindset that you are actually on your own side, that you start to support yourself. You start to realize what's wrong and what needs fixing. You have to start setting goals and plans and dreams in your life if you want your life to change, if you want your life to improve. You cannot stay stuck in your trauma. And I had to realize this on my own, with nobody telling me. People had just been abusing me my entire life since childhood, and then they did not support me. And it is very tiring to always be supporting others, but you don't get the same support back. So this is also a huge pattern that you should be working on if you want to improve your life. So you're not the victim. You are not the people pleaser anymore. You become the adult, the empowered, healthy adult who knows their value and their worth and what they want in life and what they tolerate in life and what they don't tolerate in life. We have to call the shots of our own lives and stick to it. And so I had to survive from domestic violence, childhood trauma, sexual harassment, bullying at school especially, but also in my home. I was the scapegoat, apparently, and, narcissistic abuse also, and deep depression I've had to survive on my own. So it has been so much work, and that is why I have been creating my social media presence, because I felt that God was calling me to do so. And I have been sharing very vulnerable information about my life, and my style to talk is straightforward and authentic, and I just love it. I just love it this way now that I'm on this point on my path, at this point on my path, because it's seriously a journey. When you start to work on yourself, you start to change your life, you start to transform your life. It happens, it starts from within always and reflects outward. And so of course, it makes me feel uneasy when people have been still attacking me online and misunderstanding me and things like that. So I'm not tolerating, I have not been tolerating those things ever. When I really started to be more active on social media, when dealing with, still dealing with abusive people in my life, it certainly has not been easy. These things are not easy, but that is why I have been called to give you guys simple, easy steps and guidance and tools. And it's of course your choice if you take it or not. This is my business, and so I've been advertising my book and my sessions. And so don't be afraid. I'm not scary. So I'm very kind and sensitive. I'm an earth angel, so I'm all about love and light and peace and healing, and always was. And so do support me on Threads, on Instagram, on YouTube. Like, subscribe and share, and you can write me kind comments on Threads and Instagram. And also, of course, apply to work with me and buy my book if my story is resonating with you and you would like some guidance and support in a simple manner, that you want to start getting unstuck. You want to start improving your life. You want to get out of that victim mode. You don't want to be that victim, that people pleaser. You want to be yourself and empowered. So in my book, I have gathered all the honest tools that I gave to myself, that I learned the hard way. Because I realized that I just had to start taking care of myself and my mental health and my physical health. And that is why I wrote my finished book, and also a few years ago, I wrote my English book on Amazon. I will be writing more. I'm a writer's soul, apparently. So I will probably be writing more books. I have a few projects going on anyway. But yeah, so if this resonates and my honesty and my energy and my message and my story resonate, then you are one of my soul people, if you are a God's chosen one as well. So start helping yourself. You just need to, if you feel depressed, if you feel, lost and alone and you don't know what to do, that is why I've created my services. So I'm offering help to you, so take that help. I would have been so grateful if somebody would have helped me when I was stuck, alone, crying in panic. We go through difficult paths and we can have many lessons, and I've shared a lot of information in my posts on social media and also in my videos. And of course, I'm praying that the right people read and watch, so that I'm not attracting any energy vampires who are not my people. I'm so tired of people just clicking curiously, just watching like what I'm doing, but then they are not my clients. So of course I'm praying that that cycle is ending, and I've done everything that I can to end it, because it's really heavy on me. Nobody wants that, of course, when you have your own business and your own life calling and purpose, and done so much work on yourself and then been creating your work. So naturally nobody deserves that somebody's just curious, oh, what is she doing? Like, for these superficial reasons, because that is so against my values. But yeah, so if this resonates and you actually value my work, then of course follow me and all those things, and buy my book and apply to work with me, because I can help you in my sessions. I know that I can help. I've helped for over thousands of people online, and I can help my soul clients who are also highly sensitive and have gone through narcissistic abuse and things that I just said. So yes, I can provide a safe space to open up, and I can guide you forward with your life.